Oh boy, things are about to get hot, man. Things are about to get hot. As you thought, oh, users can just stake their XRPs. Then you realize that you have financial institutions ready to utilize Flare Network. You now have exchanges, just like I mentioned in the previous videos. More exchanges are going to come in to use Flare's tech in order for their customers to earn yield with XRP. And you might think, how can Flare benefit from this? How can this Flare coin benefit from this? I will explain this to you guys. But first, look at this article, obviously from Uphold. It's Uphold to launch XRP staking on Flare Network. In case you have missed that, Uphold is on board to launch XRP staking on Flare Network. This is the first domino. The second domino is this article right here, which I need to pull up for you guys so I can read with you guys over here. Through Crypto.com's platform, shareholders will also benefit from superior liquidity for XRP and other digital assets, as well as access to upcoming XRP restaking via Flare, which VivoPower has already partnered with. And now Crypto.com is partnering with VivoPower. I think VivoPower is out there like yelling to everybody, I'm gonna stake, yeah, I'm gonna stake with my 100 million. I think, oh, now it's not even 100 million, it's way more what they have right now. But still, they're running around. They're running around probably every exchange. They're like saying, they're like shilling. Bro, they're paid shillers, not us. People telling me I'm a paid chiller, bro. Vivo Power is a paid chiller. They're walking around, going to exchanges, partnering up with them, and they are using Flare's tech. Ladies and gentlemen, second domino, crypto.com. What is next, folks? What is next? Ah, Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, Poloniex, Kraken, you can name them all, man. All of them wants to benefit. And how will they benefit? I'll explain this to you guys on my whiteboard once again because I need this so much right now just to explain to you guys how this will benefit the Flare holders, because obviously you hear these people providing staking rewards for their own exchanges, but how will that actually drive up demand for Flare? I'm going to tell you guys, and I hope that you will realize that a supply shock is coming. So I'm going to show you guys on my whiteboard why this is so bullish and why, once again, we're about to have a supply shock. I've been saying this for months. People thought I was crazy. They were like, how the hell can Flare have a supply shock when the supply is increasing? But at the other side, if you look at the demand, if you look at the collaterals, if you look at so many things that are happening with Flare, this little thing that will get add up and this demand is a huge difference. Big difference. So guys, let's go to the whiteboard right now. All right, you guys ready? Flare Network, ladies and gentlemen. This is the place where things are happening. We are delegating over here. We are participating. Soon, F assets. Turn your XRP into FXRP. Then you earn yield. If you put this on Flare Network, then
you earn yield, do all of that. This is the layer 1, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Let me explain to you. This is a layer. A layer 1. Right there for you. So this is the place where everything is happening, right? Or you can get it back if you want. You can get your XRPs back anytime you want, right? It's not locking up or doing something like that, right? So you can turn that into FXRP. You can also get it back. Then this will get burned. All the fire here, boom, done. You get your XRP back. That's how it works. So this is FLR network, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, a lot of things are happening on the FLR network, but this is just an F asset, right? These are F assets. How this is working, this whole thing here. But guys, what is going to happen right now? You have exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, Uphold, and recently Crypto.com. These are exchanges right here. They're outside of FLR network, but they are going to provide yield for their users. They can literally stake their XRPs, and Binance is actually bringing that coin onto the FLR network. Coinbase is going to do the same, Uphold is going to do the same, Crypto.com is going to do the same. They're all going to participate on the FLR network. But these users that you see here, they don't see that, right? They just see stake, let's say 25% or something like that. I don't know. This is just guessing, right? This might be different. 22%. Stake, Uphold, Popular, 20%. 18%. So why am I putting different numbers? Because Coinbase, Binance, Uphold, and Crypto.com, they decide what percentage they will give out. Because if you do it on the FLR network, you might just get 30% on your yield. As an example, I'm not going to say that is happening, but as a guess, 30%. But then Binance is going to ask 22% because they want to get 8% in their own pockets. Coinbase wants to get 5% in their own pockets. Uphold wants to get 10% in their own pocket. A lot of XRP community members are using Uphold. So that's why I'm kind of playing with that. With Crypto.com, obviously 22% in their own pockets. I mean, 12%, my bad. 12%. So the fact that, yeah, they might take a small portion, right? Every other exchange is coming. Every exchange, they want to create money. Here we go. Percentage. By participating on the FLR network, giving yield to the users who are holding XRP. And here's the thing, guys. They have millions of users. Look at Coinbase. Not Coinbase. Look at Binance. Look at Coinbase. Look at Uphold. Look at Crypto.com. It's getting crazy, guys. Every exchange has probably millions and millions of users. So if all of these users, including financial institutions, are going to participate, VivoPower is already participating, what is going to happen? Because obviously, let me remove this real quick. Obviously, the collateral rate for one XRP to one FXRP is going to be around 2 times the collateral. So actually FLR, there needs to be 2 times FLR for one FXRP. And they have millions of users going to do it. You're going to have financial institutions going to do it. Even if you look at the market cap of XRP, let's say 200 billion. I mean, by the time of posting this, it might drop or it goes higher. I don't know. It's very time sensitive, but let's say 200 billion. Even if 10% is going to do that, that is a 20 billion where FLR needs to have double collateral. So 40 billion collateral for this 20 billion only for XRP. That's the 10% of the supply, of the market cap of XRP. And while you have 70% staking and delegating, just like I told you in the previous video. Exchange is going to do that. We are definitely going to reach this number, guys. I think we will. And this is going to be huge because this will create a supply shock. If you have FLR, I would say 100 billion supply, right? And obviously every year 5 billion, but let's say 100 billion right now. It's at 76 or something like that. But let's say 100 billion. 70% is taken and delegating. You need 40% for 10% of the market cap that will stake their XRPs from millions of users, financial institutions. 40 billion. 70%. You only have 30 billion supply now because you cannot get access to this. It's a supply shock. The price has to go up. The price of FLR has to go drastically up, guys. I'm not here to hype it up. I'm here to show you what is really happening here. All of these exchanges are going to make money by utilizing FLR network. But what is going to happen here on this layer? FLR is about to explode. Supply shock. Warning sign for you guys.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this content and start to realize, guys, this is about to get massive. Because if you thought that everybody had to go to FLR to earn yield, you can go to your exchange, which has millions and millions of customers. Think about it. These people that are going to earn yield from XRP, they have no clue that they are going to use FLR network. And what is happening behind the scenes, just like I explained to you guys on the whiteboard, this is, the only thing what I can think about this moment, once F assets are going live, exchanges are going to announce that too, and people can use it, and financial institutions can also earn yield. I see this as an Oppenheimer bomb. Hugo is in the bunker right now. He's like looking, and that thing just freaking explodes. That is going to be FLR Network's catalyst, ladies and gentlemen. Because if you see all the things, what is happening, all that demand, I cannot think otherwise that we will have a supply shock, an absolute supply shock. I've explained this to you guys in a previous video, right? But now with more exchanges coming in, with millions of users that they will bring along, they got no clue that they're using FLR Networks tech. Holy shit. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this video. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.